Hi ladies, it's Marcia back again. I'm recording now a video that you can follow along with for our beginner and intermediate level ladies. I'm gonna go through the workout. I'm gonna be talking very little about form in this video at all, because it's gonna be kind of a quicker pace. I'm really just gonna tell you what I'm doing and not so much talk about how I'm doing it. Although I know I talk a lot, so I'll probably actually mention a lot of it. But again, if you haven't watched the movement series videos and you have any questions about how to do some of these exercises, go back to that or just contact me and I can certainly help you. This is going to be a 15-minute video. The video itself will be a little bit longer. The workout's going to be about 15 minutes and 30 seconds. I showed you my Tabata timer in the last video. If you watched the pre-beginner where do I start video. So we're going to use the same timer again, and we're going to go through a different type of workout. So what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to do an exercise for 4 rounds. And if you notice my timer, I've got 20 seconds of work to 10 seconds of rest. Now you can always increase that rest to 20 seconds and do a 20-20 work to rest ratio, and that's totally fine. If you need to do that, then you'll probably not want to follow along with this video because it'll be hard to pause unless you have your timer really, really close by. And so that's a possibility too if you want to pause the video. Otherwise, I highly recommend this app, but there's free ones as well, and I can help you work with any of the timer apps that you might find if you have any questions about how to set it up. But this one is going to be 20 seconds of work to 10 seconds of rest for 4 rounds of that particular exercise. And then I'm going to rest for about, I think I set it for 40 seconds. And then I'm going to move on to the second exercise, rest for 40 seconds, and move on to the third exercise. So that's going to be the first block. And then I'm going to do another 40-second rest, and I'm going to do a second block with the same movements. It's going to be a little bit more challenging on the second round than the first round. So if you are following along and you want to just stick with the first movement, that's totally fine. But if you want to progress it to what I'm doing, you can do that as well. So we're gonna go ahead and get started so that we can keep this video nice and short for you. I'm gonna put my timer up there. Once I hit start, we're gonna get going within 10 seconds. Our first set of 4 is gonna be our low plank. And so what I'm gonna do, you can either do a hold or a body saw. So if you watch the movement videos, you know what that body saw is. So we're gonna work on that and then we'll go from there. So
starting session.
I hit my start button, so I better get in position. I'm going into my low plank and getting my elbows directly underneath my shoulders. I'm going to take a deep breath in, exhale, and come up. Now, if I'm going to do that body saw, I'm going to have to walk my toes back a little bit. I don't think you can see my toes, but just walk your toes back a little bit, and then you want to just make your body rock back and forth. You're keeping your body as level as possible. You don't want the body to go up or down. Keep it high and rest. We're going to rest for 10 seconds. It's not going to seem long, especially by the time we get to that 4th set of the body saw. So we're going to exhale, come back up, and just rock back and forth. If you can pay attention to where your shoulders are in relationship to your elbows, peripheral vision here, I'm not looking for you to look down. We want to keep the neck in line with the spine, and we're just rocking back and forth. Shoulders go behind the elbows, and then they come to them again. I'm gonna rest. Whew. This is fun. My version of fun. All right, here we go. Round 3 of this. Come up, rocking back and forth. Now remember, if this body saw is too challenging right now, you can just stop and hold that plank. If you're up to 20 seconds, hold. But you have to be able to do that body saw. Just rock back and forth, or hold for 20 seconds. That was number 3. We're going to take this into one more body saw before we rest. So I want everybody to take a deep breath in if you're following along. Exhale, come up, and just rock it back and forth. Right here. Trying to keep those hips in line. No going up or sagging way down. Keep the back nice and steady. Body saw back and forth. 2, 1, and we're gonna relax. Awesome. So our next exercise is going to be, let me double check that I'm doing this right for you guys. It's either a glute bridge hold, just like I said on the plank, you could do a hold. Hopefully you can hear me, my timer is really loud. You can either do a glute bridge hold, or I'm gonna be doing the movement, which is our double leg hip press. So we're just gonna press up and down. When we come down, the goal is to not let the hips actually rest on the ground. If you feel the ground, as soon as you feel it, come back up. No weight goes in. What that's gonna do is it's gonna keep our hamstrings engaged the whole time. I have 10 seconds, so I'm gonna lay down right here, looking straight up at my ceiling, arms, palms face down by my side, and I'm gonna start pressing through my heel. Press up, bring it down. Exhale up and back down. If you're watching and not doing, you'll see that my hips, hopefully you can tell, I don't know if you can tell, they're not actually touching the ground. I barely feel it. I press up, I come down, and I relax. Now, if anyone really wanted to progress this a little bit, you could go to the single leg hip press. No, I think we do that on round 2, so stick here with me. Double leg, press up, press down. Some people actually find it more challenging to just go up and hold it up. So if that's more challenging and you want to challenge yourself more, you could just stay up here and hold that glute bridge for the full 20 seconds. Hang out right here. And then release it down. We've got 2 more. That was 2. In 5 seconds, I'm going to bring it up again. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up and either hold, or you can do that press up and down. Press. Getting the glutes to work. Squeezing so that you feel the lower back start to engage. If you watch the movement video, you know that this muscle, as we press up in our heels, it starts from the lower hamstring, goes through, and then eventually gets to the glute and the lower back if you're getting high enough. So one more time, up, hold it there, or you can press up and down. Either one. I'm gonna hold for the rest of this one, squeezing through my heel, pressing up. Last one. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna have to come up to standing for the next one. We're going to be doing, checking a split squat, and we're gonna switch legs every single time. So, move my timer out of the way. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna, first 20 seconds, have my right leg in front, second left, third right, fourth left. So we're just gonna switch that every single time. And just make sure that we keep that perfect form, going straight up, straight down, working on range of motion more so than working on speed. All right, so we're gonna get started in 10 seconds. If you need your chair, you use your chair. I'm gonna knot for this one. So if you need it, put it there, but I'm just gonna step forward. I said I'm gonna start with my right, so let me actually do that. And I'm just gonna go into this split squat, straight down, straight up for 20 seconds. Straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. Keeping my body like it's an elevator, going straight up and straight down. I'm gonna step forward, rest for 10 seconds. And in about 3 seconds, I'm gonna take my right foot back, now working my left leg, and go straight down, straight up. Looking forward, just trying to keep the movement going the whole time. Working on my range of motion. If I can't get all the way to the ground, I go as low as I can, come back up. Having some stability will help you be able to go further. We've got 2 more. One on the right leg, one on the left leg. Starting the second round on the right leg, here in 3, 2, 1. Straight down, straight up. Straight down, straight up. The feet don't move at all. They're planted like trees into the ground underneath me. Keeping my chin up. I was looking down a second for there for a second. I don't know if y'all saw that. Straight down and straight up. Come forward and relax. Last one on the left leg, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, straight down, straight up. Working on my range of motion. Trying to go as fast as I can in this 20 seconds. Up and down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. All right, so we're gonna rest for 40 seconds. We're gonna go into round 2. Round 2, let that beep. Round 2 is actually gonna be a little bit of a progression. So just, if, like I said before, if you need to stay where we were just now, stay right there. You don't have to change a thing, but I'm gonna change it up so that if you're bored with that round, you can do this other round. We're gonna do a high plank hold, a single leg hip press, or you could do a glute bridge march. I'll show you both. And then we're gonna do a step back lunge, bringing the knee up to balance if we can. All right, so we're gonna get started with that plank. Start in your tabletop and then come up. And what we're gonna do is a toe tap. And I'm realizing now you can't see my toes, but what I'm gonna do is tap one, tap the other. Tap one, tap the other. Tap the toe, tap the toe, and relax. So we're gonna do that 3 more times, and then we're gonna move forward. Now, if moving the foot makes you unstable and you're uncomfortable with that, then don't do it. Just tap the toe if you can. Don't have a chair in your way like I do. If you need to, you can just hold this plank, keeping the body still. I apologize for not having my camera in the right place. And relax. 2 more rounds. Remember, the first round or 2, you might be okay doing the tap, then you're getting tired and you need to stop. That's fine too. Just move to that high plank hold. And you can stay right here for that 20 seconds, keeping everything contracted. The body's nice and squeezed, but you're breathing. If you want to do the tap, just bring those feet to each side. All right, I'm going to show you one final progression of this. If you're doing really well with that toe tap and you want to make it a little bit harder, go out, out, in. So I'm going to show you that. You turn this way and go out, out, like we've been doing, or you can go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. Awesome, sorry. Yeah, I'm glad this is for the women's circle. I think I had a little bit of a crotch shot there. But anyway, so that is your high plank. Now we're going to move on to the glute bridge. You can do the march. If you watch the pre-beginner workout, the glute bridge march, you raise the hips up and take one knee back, then the other knee back. I'm going to show you the single leg hip press. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay on one leg and then move to the other leg. So the first round, right leg, second round, left leg. At the end, I'll remind you that glute bridge march. All right? So we're gonna lay on our back, head straight up to the ceiling, and in 3 seconds, I'm gonna just lift my left leg off the ground. I'm gonna press up and bring it down. Single leg hip press, really focusing on my right hamstring right now, trying to get those hips as high as I can. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. Remember, you wanna stay looking straight up. Exhale up and relax. I'm gonna put my left foot down, take my right foot up, and we're gonna go on this side in 3, 2, 1. Exhale, press up. Inhale, come down. If you notice my right leg, I'm keeping it very stable. A lot of people, when they do a single leg, they kind of throw that leg back. It really kind of puts momentum in there. You don't want to use momentum. You want to actually push just through that left heel and bring it back down. Switching feet again, going back to the right leg. Taking my left leg, just having it at a 90-degree angle, off the ground, pressing up through my right, bringing it down. Exhale up and down, up and down. Get as high as you can and back. Exhale up Inhale down. We got one more rep. And relax. Last leg. We're going to the left leg one more time. Picking up that right leg, just putting it at a nice 90-degree angle. Staring at my ceiling. Exhale up. Inhale down. Get good range of motion. You should feel the back of your leg really working. Now I will tell you, if you are not pushing up through the heel, if you're using more of the ball of the foot, you're gonna feel this more in your calf. And we don't wanna stress the calf. We want this to be our glute and our hamstring. So make sure you're pushing up through your heel on that exercise. From there, we're gonna do one last progression. Like I said, it's our step back, ooh, sweating. Our step back lunge, and if you can go to balance, then we're gonna take that knee up to balance. So you would preferably not use a chair on this one. I will show you how you can. You just need to make sure you're far enough away that the knee doesn't hit that chair. So coming right here, about 12 seconds, I'm gonna start with my right leg, staying stable. My left leg is stepping back. So I'm switching to my right leg, or I'm working my right leg, because that's the one in front. So if you have a chair, be far enough away, you're gonna step back and come forward. Step back, come forward. Now you see I'm coming to a standing position this time. On the second round of these, I'm gonna take my knee to balance. Just so you know what that looks like, I'll do it here on the last one. Bring that knee up and back down. All right, I'm gonna keep my left foot stable now and take my right leg back behind me. Starting right now, step back, step forward, step back, step forward. Keeping my body tall, looking up, chin stays up and away from that chest. A lot of people look down. I think we talked about that before. Don't look at your feet and your legs. Trust that they know what they're doing. We're gonna do one more round of each, and on this one, I'm gonna take it up to balance. All right, right leg stable, left leg comes back, and that knee comes up. If I need to, I can step here again, get my balance and come back. Otherwise, I can go up to behind, up, taking that foot behind. So it doesn't touch in the middle right here unless you need that balance. Up and down. One more, you're almost done with this. Thanks for following along with me. Left leg is stable. We're gonna take that right leg back and bring that knee up. If I need to, I step here, get my balance, come back. If not, knee up, foot back. Knee up, foot back. This is great for your stabilizing muscles, stabilization muscles. I don't know what the right way to say that is. All right, so that was 15 minutes. If that's not enough for you, if you'd like more of a 30-minute workout, you can just go and replay.
Session complete.
Session complete. That's always, my clients always love that sound. Is it really complete? Yes, it's really complete. But if that's not enough for you, go ahead and just hit replay on this video, fast forward to where we started. You can follow along. You can add in progressions. If you've watched the movement series videos and you've done this a couple of times, you get bored, change these exercises. Change the timing. Do whatever you want to do. If you have any questions about how you can make changes, contact me and I will certainly try and help you with these movements and how it can be a better workout for you. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys are moving better, feeling better, and I will see you next time. Thanks so much.